Welcome to Relocating to Disney. Well, we're in full panic mode right now. Today's Tuesday, and we're running out of time quickly before that moving truck shows up and we have to get all of our stuff in it. And we still have a lot to pack. Now, I'm out here in the garage, and what I've been packing is, along this wall there was all my shovels and rakes and stuff. And down here is where I've got the some rakes that I'm wrapping in a moving blanket right now. And I'll wrap that, and then I'll take the plastic wrap and wrap that as well. I already did that to some shovels, and I have some other tools I've got to do that to. Luckily, this garage is pretty much ready to be loaded up. All the stuff behind me right here is waiting for the truck. So that's awesome news. This garage is in pretty good shape. Now we're in the basement, and this is a different story compared to the garage. Now, as we look across the house, and keep in mind, we only have less than 2 weeks before that truck shows up. Pretty much the whole house is ready to go. We still have to pack all the kitchen cupboards. All of our closets need to be packed still. And then it's the garage and the basement for the most part. And when I was down here last time taking a look around, I thought, we could have this done in a day. Well, we've been down here for more than one day, and it's taken quite a bit. Now, keep in mind, a day for us is an evening after work. But pretty much things are going well. What we have right here is some of my adult daughter's items that she took a look at and said, I don't want it. Do whatever you want to with. Now we got to go through them all and make decisions about things. And then as I turn over here is now some empty totes. Right there is our cardboard packing. We're going to have to start throwing some of those cardboard boxes away. They're small boxes, and I'm not sure we really need that many of them. But right up here is the empties. And then over here's what's left of Marketplace. As you know, I pretty much closed that store. There isn't too much left out there on Marketplace. But then look down here, right? And as I turn and we go to another, this is a Tub City, another street here in Tub City, you'll see more of that. What are these things? Well, it's a total disappointment, honestly. When you do a move, you want to purge and pack. Well, we've been doing that, and we've been doing it fairly well. But these are items that we just will not have time to purge. So they're going to end up getting on the truck, going to Florida, and then hopefully once we're in Florida, we'll find time to purge what's in these. We're just running out of time. Now, I don't know how people who are relocating and they get, hey, I got a new job, I got to be in Florida in 4 weeks. How the heck do they do this? We've been working on purging this house for 15 months. Now, this is a large house. We have a lot of stuff, but I couldn't imagine having to do all this in 4 weeks, on top of working, on top of keeping up with the kids and the homework and all that other stuff that goes on with your everyday life. So if you've ever done a move with a massive house with 20, 30 years worth of stuff, and you did it in a couple of weeks, reach out to me and let me know how you did it. Now we're back here in the garage. In addition to wrapping up shovels and rakes and things like that, wrapping them with a blanket, I am also wrapping up some things from the kitchen closet. So right here we got a nice quesadilla maker. That's ready to go. So you have to, and if you've seen my other videos, you know this, you have to take the box, you have to wrap it in plastic, because these moving trucks are wet and dirty and disgusting. So you do that. And usually we put nice little labels on. I just smacked some tape on there and said kitchen. Here's another example. Our waffle maker. So taking all this stuff and getting it ready to go. So it's midnight now, and I'm exhausted. It's just one of those things where Just keep putting one foot in front of the other and keep moving. This is where we're running out of time and things really get stressful. So we have, I don't know, maybe, I have no idea, 150 totes that are going to be going to Florida. We're using totes more than boxes just because we have them. Now, the problem is that, the covers, if they don't stay on the tote, and that's a huge problem. So what we do is you have to tape the covers onto the totes. And when I do it, I tape all the way around the tote, right? It's using packaging tape. My wife says, well, that wastes too much tape. I don't care, I do it anyways, because then I know that cover's not gonna come off because it's wrapped all the way around. So we sent my youngest son off to tape all the rest of the totes. And when he did it, if you take a look here, you want to make sure the tape goes pretty far down on the box. This one isn't so bad. But otherwise, if you don't, and you don't make sure it sticks really good to the tote, the cover just pops right off because the tape's not on there hardly. I don't have an example out here in the garage. There probably is one, but I don't see it immediately. A lot of his totes that he did that way. So that means now we have to go back through and retape them all. And my suggestion was, we'll just go all the way around it. No, what we're going to do is just make sure that the tape goes down far enough that it's on here good, that we got it pushed down all the way on the cover and all the way on the side, so that, in a condition where this cover could come off, it's not going to. That means one of our family members has to redo a crap load of work because he went chintzy on 2 inches of tape on the side of the box. Yeah, that really makes somebody's day when they find that out. After spending hours and hours and hours of taping these things, guess what? You didn't put an extra couple of inches on the length of the tape, so you get to do it all over again. And this is stressful kinds of things right at the last minute to pop up. But that's what one of the many issues we're dealing with tonight. This trip has prom dresses and some of my wife's work dresses and just a whole bunch of odds and ends.